More things that I wish I would have known before I got into the live event production business. I really had no idea just how much competition was out there. Now, that's a loaded statement in the sense of there's a lot of guys that I call ankle biters that are, got bare minimal equipment to be able to do a club gig, bare minimal skill sets. They're not a guy you want to throw into a combat audio situation where there's going to be a lot of challenges to overcome. There's going to be a lot of troubleshooting that needs to be done. So there is something to be said for how many really good, reputable production companies are out there compared to just generally how many production companies are out there. Those are two completely different statements. It's like if you go back into some of my content where I talk about the difference between a sound guy and a sound engineer, those are two radically different things. And I'll let you dig into that too, on your own to kind of see what that's talking about. But yeah, I didn't realize how much competition there really was. And I also didn't realize, because I think every sound guy, when they get in this business, they think, man, if I can just be the best sound guy in the Mid-Atlantic or the best sound guy in my market, then my phone will automatically ring. And then the reality of that is really more budget dictated than it is skill set dictated. I'm not saying skill set doesn't play a role in that decision-making process. I just had a conversation yesterday with one of my clients about how I regularly see bands go out and hire the ankle biters until they just can't take the fact that they can't really cut the mustard and get their band where they want them to be sonically. And then my pricing doesn't look so bad after they've been through that. So there's something to be said for that, but just understanding that most of this business is dictated by budget more than it is your skill set is a hard pill to swallow, especially if you're someone like me who's been in this business for over 35 years and has an incredible reputation, and I am in high demand regularly, making claims that people are trying to kill me. I'm so busy, but at the same time, I have to understand that a lot of these guys could give two rips about how good I am as a sound engineer, how consistent my systems are, and the work that I put in to keep that consistency in place. They're really just worried about, can I get a sound guy that fits into my budget? And that is a hard pill to swallow. And I can tell you now, being the cheapest guy in town will do nothing but run yourself right out of business, because those guys are racing themselves to the bottom.